Welcome to Tasteful Staging, and I'm BrandiLee. A little bit about me if you have not seen the show before. I'm an artist. I've studied in France and various other places, and also I've been in many major magazines. All of my work has, at least. So for today's show, we went to Joe's house, which is in Alice Beach. So for this episode, it's about a wine cellar. Let's sit back and see what happens. Joe called us in to look at his wine cellar and bring it to something that was stellar. It was just a white box with nothing on the ceilings. It had a barrel ceiling and that was it. So he had an inspiration photo that he wanted us to look at. And in the inspiration photo, it was a painted brick ceiling. And then the walls were kind of like a stencil mural that was a little bit of a terracotta color and aged. Here is the stencil. Right here.
That is a little big.
Okay, no problem. We can change the size of this.
Do you like what's shown on the original plans as far as the scale here?
I do. I
So
love it.
can we take this then and shrink it to fit on this wall?
Definitely. I think that's a great idea.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
So next we have the color. I think I hear somebody coming with the boards. So here are the boards.
All right, thank you. Let's see. I'll let you organize it so you tell me what's going on here.
So here, we went with a lime paint on these boards.
I'd prefer to go with this color just so it gives you a little bit more to work with if you need to sand it to old it up. What do you think? Do you have a preference?
No, perfect choice. And this goes with that terracotta color that you chose.
Okay.
So it goes with the mahogany downstairs and those shelves, which is beautiful. And with the lime, since it's full force, complete lime, it's going to age and leach and get a lot older looking with time, which would be beautiful for that.
Well, then that's the way we should go. We all started talking about who could help us execute sort of the artistic side of that vision. And I had seen in previous editions of the Alice Gazette an article about BrandiLee, and I liked what she had done. Talked to our builder, who was very familiar with her work, as were the architects. Knew immediately that we had found somebody who had the artistic flair to bring our vision to life.
Lime paint's been around for years and years and years, actually thousands. You can find it in Italy and various places in Europe, and it's actually made out of lime. And the Europeans used it. They painted it onto all their buildings. So when all of the elements hit the paint would age. So when you go over to Europe and you see those beautiful houses and you see how they've leached and limed and look old, but the paint is gorgeous and it actually turns various colors. That's what lime paint does. So we used that in the basement because they were wanting that old world feel. First, you have to use the Tadillac on the walls as the base coat. Second, we come in and we hand draw, or you can stencil. You know, you can hire people to actually create stencils for you. But for this project, I wanted it to look more hand painted, so I hand drew each one of those. After hand drawing each one of those, I decided what part was going to be the more terracotta color and which part was going to be white. Then what I did is I used a hybrid of stenciling and hand painting.
Wow, this is great. You nailed it. Color is great. It looks so great against the mahogany. The ceilings look super. Everybody's gonna be very impressed. Thank you so much.
Is this the size that you're thinking?
Yeah, absolutely. The rendering from the architect, the way you scaled it to it, it's perfect.
So in the end, something that we didn't talk about, Joe, was I ended up putting a wax on top of this finish.
And what does that do?
So what that did is it made the lime paint and the plaster finish kind of come together as one. If I didn't do that, then the lime paint would have stood out a lot more than the plaster. So by applying that on top, it kind of made it all meld together, which I think it looks a lot prettier.
I think it looks great because it makes it seem old, makes it seem like it's been here for a while, makes it soft to me, and looks like it's not anything new to this wall. So I think it's great. BrandiLee nailed it. The vision, the pictures that we gave her to work with, she took it and ran, and it looks so good. The terracotta is perfect. It brings out the brown and the warmth of the mahogany. The ceiling looks great against it. It really pops with the chandeliers and the sconces, and we couldn't be happier with what she pulled together for us.
So if you have a project that you've been wanting to do, why don't you just go for it? If you have any questions or you need to contact me, you know how to do it. See you later.